What is going on, people? We are live. Well, we aren't. I am. I always like to make some stupid joke about when you go live. There's nobody here in the beginning. But if you're watching on a replay, you get to watch awesome things like, Diet Pepsi opening and stuff like there. So what can I give you guys early? Oh, somebody's in here. So I did get, hello, somebody. I'll jump in chat here in a minute. I was at Starbucks and I had to waste, what was it, $8? It was my wife's $8, so it wasn't as bad as, it could have been. Can you guys see that? I love it. I'm kind of obsessed lately with Starbucks things. I was with my daughter, Peyton, and she said, Dad, you're turning into me. And I thought, oh my gosh, I am. So that's horrible. Isn't that sweet? So I'm going to do a tree tomorrow. Obviously, I've got a tree. That's my Disney pin tree right there. But I'm going to do another. I might do it. Maybe I'll do it live. Anyway, let's pull up chat. I see 3 people in here. We're actually starting at 8 o'clock tonight. I've got 2 guests tonight. I'm excited about 3 generations of Disney. So if you don't know what's going on, first of all, welcome back. It's been a while since I've been live. Life is happening. Thanksgiving rudely came into the way, and then I had the cold and all that, but I've got so much stuff going on. We got tonight, 3 generations of Disney, hoping to kick off what? Oh no, hoping to have Rudolph, Frosty, and Friends trivia tonight. We'll see how this thing goes. I'm planning on doing that afterwards. I see a bunch of people in chat or viewing at least. Thank you so much. I'm going to pop up chat so I can say hi to you here in about 10 seconds. But regardless, tomorrow night, Mr. Gonzo PR, DizTube live one-on-one with Gonzo. It's going to be fun. He's down there in Florida soaking up the sun and going to Disney and stuff. He will be my first guest ever, which is kind of why I'm doing this tonight. Kind of a dry run so I could figure out how to invite people on live and stuff like that. I think I figured it out. Pretty sure I figured it out. But anyway, let's see who's here Friday night. Who is here? Chat's popping up right now. I see 9 of you in the house already. Thank you for being here. All right. I've had a great day. I hope you did too. Laser Cat, first one in the house. Hey, how are you? Rosa. Hey, how are you? Juan, welcome. Stephanie's Adventures. I just wrote down your name. Was it your hand itch? Would you feel? I don't know. I don't know how that's. So my grandma had a thing for all that stuff, but I just wrote down Stephanie Adventures' name because of Vlogmas. I'm going to talk about Vlogmas. So I've kind of cheated. It's not really cheating. I've started Vlogmas already. I want to get, I want to vlog every day in December. So I started. And so I just posted, what did I call it? Trains, trucks, and women's volleyball. Yes. It was just my day, whatever. Anyway, Stephanie's Adventures, welcome. Everybody say hello. Packer Cards in the house. You smashed my hand today, buddy. You're a stud. Glad you're here, man. Welcome. Who else is here? Mr. Holton and Mrs. Catlin, Mraz. Hey, today is your wedding day? Is it your anniversary or are you actually getting married right now? Wow, Mr. Oh, yeah, your name is different. Welcome, congratulations, happy anniversary, whatever I'm supposed to say. That's awesome. Disneyland's in the house. Hello, family, to you. I love you. I love all of you guys. But I love them because they're family. Love it. I think I said hi to everybody. I hope I did. I got 12 viewers, so a couple lurkers. Tonight is going to be fun. Got a special guest. Grandmama Dole Whip, my mommy. Got another special guest, Mrs. Dole Whip or Mrs. Dole Whip Dad. We're going to have to ask you people what we're going to call her. She changed her name on Instagram to Mrs. Dole Whip, and then it's Mrs. Dole Whip Dad. I'm not sure which one she's going with right now. And then we've got another guest, my daughter, Reagan, who has her own channel. We'll drop that link in there somewhere. Maybe one of the moderators can be awesome and drop her link in there. I'll send it out there in a minute. She is going to be live at 8 o'clock. All 3 of them will be live. So 3 generations, 4 peeps, 3 generations of Disney freaks. I asked my daughter Samantha, part of the Disneylands, to join us. I did. She thinks we're crazy. She might be right. And Peyton is being the bad girl. She's actually at church tonight. What the heck? So anyway, let's catch up and chat again. So Fulton and the Mraz family, are you today like really happy wedding day? Steph, you were at Busch Gardens today? Very cool. Tell us about that. I hope you did a vlog. Stephanie Adventures will be part of Vlogmas, which I will be talking about tonight, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Very, very excited about it. Want to up my vlogging game. Rosa says, I was just in the middle of watching your vlog. Oh, thank you, Rosa. I hope I didn't bore you to death. Yes, congratulations. Happy National Chocolate Mousse Day. Nobody told me. Eileen Iskra, also known as either not the Mama Dole Whip or Dole-whipped Grandmama. I'll let her decide. She'll be on live here in 10 minutes. Rosa, I'm doing great. Yeah, you know, she changed her name. So let's pull up Reagan's channel since somebody just asked me. Hold on. So I don't even like Shakira, but that Try Everything song's in my head because it was on earlier today. And so, yeah, somebody's going to need to help me get out of that. So we're going to have fun tonight. Again, we're going to start at 8 o'clock, 9 minutes from now. We're going to have 3 generations of Disney talking about why we love it, favorite princesses, favorite parks, my grandpa, how he painted part of the Jungle Cruise and other things. We're going to talk about all that stuff, how we fell in love with Disney, why we fell in love with Disney, blah, 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 blah. All right, Reagan Bates, my kiddo, will be one of our guests. Here is a link to her channel for Danny, anybody else who's interested. There you go, buddy. Yeah, Rosa, my Cowboys. So I couldn't go live. I was ready to go live, and then I thought, oh, Cowboys. Didn't really have great confidence they were going to win. I was hopeful. Boom, what a game. Good. So good, Stephanie. Good. I was hoping you'd say that. I'll watch. Grandma, not the mama, says the mama. Okay. What's your name? Nice. I'll go check those out, Miraz. Yeah, Stephanie, thank you. Yeah, smash that subscribe button. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. But Reagan Bates, she's got 62 right now. She's got a couple things in the hopper. She's getting into it. She's excited. I think she's going to be a good YouTuber as she grows. You'll see her tonight in about 8 minutes. You'll see her. Very, very cool. So yeah, we'll see how this goes tonight, how long we go. I'm planning about an hour for 3 generations of Disney. Got a whole bunch of questions. Truly, 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 it's a practice for me for tomorrow night. DisTube Volume 1, Mr. Gonzo PR. He will be on live from Miami, I think. And we'll be interviewing him about Disney and his channel and all that good stuff. I'm hoping to do that once a week on the weekends in 2019. But we're going to start off tonight with a little practice, and then we'll kick it off tomorrow with him. Blah, 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 blah. Also, Tuesday, we just confirmed Jesse Robert Garza is going to get a Lego beatdown. Yes, the first Lego beatdown ever. I'm going to go over to Alana Zingano's house channel. Both. I guess we're going to build Legos, and I don't really know how. I'm not good at it, but I'm really good at defense. I'll just break his a couple times if I need to. Godzilla style, and then apparently one of us wins a BB-8 or a BB-9 or a BB-10 or something. I'm not really sure, but Tuesday, 7:30 Central, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, so we are 7:53. We are 7 minutes away before I invite those peeps on. I'll probably invite them a little early. You guys can, oh, thank you, Juan. Juan, you're the best. Juan, awesome. Thank you. And well, you guys are all the best. I seriously do have the best mods. I say it every time. I don't know why you guys are so good to me, but I so appreciate it. Truly, truly do. Well, zero's kind of, I didn't point it very well. You can't really see zero very well. Is that better? You guys want to see more of zero? I know you do. So anyway, I want to hear what about you best Friday ever. Who's ready to meet Reagan live? Dole Whip Mom live. This is Dole Whip. What does she call herself? Grandma Mom. Oh man, Fulton. So you were the Mirazes were sick, got married, and had chocolate mousse today. Holy cow! Is it too much chocolate mousse? I'm sorry. I feel better. Yeah. Oh, hey, Rosa. Thank you. I gotta smash my own like button. Rosa always reminds me I gotta smash my like button. Boom. 7th one. Is it weird to smash your own like button? You guys want me to invite them on? Are we too early? I'm just gonna invite them on now. No, Rosa, I appreciate you. Seriously, you guys are amazing. Okay, let's invite them. Make sure I don't screw this up. There's one. That's not the right one. Hey, Mom, if you're still in chat and you're listening, I'm going to text you right now because I need to know which email to send it to. If I can find you.
Hello.
Hey, I hear somebody. How are you?
We're good. How are you?
I am awesome. Are you ready to tell the world all about what you love about Disney?
Yes, we're missing the Dole Whip grandma.
Yeah, she's got 2 emails, and I don't remember which one it is, so I'm sending her a text right now because the one that pops up is her Yahoo, and I know that's not right.
Okay.
So we'll figure that out. So anyway, if I can. So that is my wife, Paula, and my daughter, Reagan. I got 4 daughters, just one wife. They're right there. It's going to be good.
Let's see if we can adjust.
Oh, here we go. So she sent me the right one. So let's send that out to her. We'll get the other one in here.
Back up a little.
Between the 4 daughters, I'm the cutest.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Easy to say with it. So I invited Samantha on, but she's going to be in chat, she says, which I think was in her earlier. And yeah. So there you go. I just sent the invite to Grandma. So anyway, we are going to ask them a few questions about Disney. We're going to talk about why our family's so nuts about Disney. We're going to follow up in chat. See if you guys have questions. Let me get caught up in chat real fast while we wait for our next invitee. Hey, Pirate Princess Red is in the house. How are you? Hope you're having an awesome Friday. Stephanie, you do it all the time. Dole-whipped daughter. Yeah, so in chat, we got Dolewhip Dad. We got Reagan, who I'm going to call, don't call me Dole-whipped daughter. What do you think, Reagan?
Terrible name.
I can see by that face you don't like it. Huh?
Distastic daughter.
Distastic daughter. I do like that a lot. And then we've got, so Paula, you changed it to, is it Mrs. Dole-whip or Mrs. Dole-whip Dad? What are we going by now on Instagram?
Right now, it's Mrs. Dole Whip Dad. I had Mrs. Dole Whip, but I changed it.
I
don't know. I haven't decided.
And when Grandma gets in here, see, there you go. Juan saying, and Mrs. Dole-whip Dad. I love that. I love the Dole-whip family. I like, hey, Laser Cat. The Dole-whip family.
Dole-whip.
Hey, Juan. Boom. So again, let me do a little promotion while we're waiting. Tomorrow night, DizTube 101 with Mr. Gonzo PR, 8 o'clock Central Time. It's going to be great. Tuesday night, I will be on Alana Zingano's channel. I know she's not going to be in the chat. Her and Raphael are on a plane far, far away. But Jesse Robert Garza, who just posted his daily vlog, and I are going to battle it out, building some Legos live. I'm a generally confident guy, but I have never built Legos. I've stepped on my fair share of Legos, but it'll be fun. So I sent the invite. What emo? Mama, not the grandma's having a little trouble.
Grandma Dolewhip's having trouble?
Yeah. Ask her which email I should send it to. Oh, yeah, right. Oh my gosh. Middle of the night stepping on a Lego. Has anybody done that? We've all done that, right?
I've done that a couple dozen times a week.
Yeah. It's painful.
It hurts. The smaller ones always hurt the most. Seriously, the smallest ones.
So I've got a million people in my family texting me right now. One who's trying to get on here and one who's in chat, which doesn't make for the best live stream ever, but let's see what it says. Okay. Anyway, we're going to get going here as soon as we get Grandmama in here.
Grandma Dole Whip.
Grandma Dole Whip, yeah. Let's send her another invite. I don't know what's going on here. This is why I wanted to practice tonight.
What did you say, Mom? Yeah, that was.
All right. That's what I did before. Hopefully it'll work this time. So anyway, and then tonight, if we have time tonight, we'll either start tonight or we'll start tomorrow with Rudolph, Frosty, and Friends trivia. We are behind on trivia. It's been quite some time. I mean, tonight's the last night of November, so we got to go one more, right? Mr. Fulton and friends. Mrs.
Yeah.
There she is. Say hi, Reagan.
It only lets
Hi,
me
Grandma.
on my
It's the
phone.
last night of November, so
Well,
we
we
gotta
see
go.
you.
Well, so there you are. You're on your phone then.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Yay.
So that's my mom. Also
Dolewhip
known as Not the
Grandma.
Mama. Everybody say hi to Eileen, Iskra, or Eskra, or Not the Mama, or Dole-whipped Grandma, or something like that.
I can't get on my computer. It only lets me on my phone.
Okay, well, like everyone's listening, right? Like not just us, right?
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
Right, so there you go. So, hey, so the chat says, yay, hello, Grandma Dole Whip. Hi, Reagan. Hi, Grandma. Oh, Disneyland say hi, Grandma. So that's either Ryan or more likely Samantha.
Hi, Wawa.
Hi,
We
Wawa.
love you.
Stephanie,
Love you.
Stephanie says, never seen a live with so many people like this before. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. This might be my last live stream ever. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Rosa says, hi, Dole Whip Grandma. So let's get into it. It is 8:01. I figured it would take a little while to get going. So I'm going to monitor the chat, try to make sure I get questions for you guys. But again, my grandma, Eileen, Iskra, or Eskra, or Not the Mama, whatever you want to call her, she's down there
Dolewhip Grandma.
trying to talk her into doing her own YouTube channel. She has a very, very interesting life and an awesome husband, and they do some really neat, crazy stuff. So they are very interesting. And then my wife and my daughter, if you know this channel, we are all Disney people. And so I thought we'd bring them on and talk a little Disney. So I've got a bunch of questions for them. But let's start off with, why do you love Disney? I've given them, and hold on, I just got one of my daughters said she'd jump on too. Send me your email. Okay. So we might have a special guest that I was trying to talk into it, and it sounds like she's going to say yes, but we shall see.
I wonder who it is.
Check it out. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Or Brittany.
No.
Dr. Garden says, can I be on the screen and talk to everybody since I'm your favorite? Absolutely, Danny. We'll do it. Right? Not right now, Danny, but we will absolutely do that. That'd be fun. I'd love to have you on. But anyways, let's get going on this. Hold on. I'm going to invite one more daughter, and then we will get going in this chat.
Nobody was interested when we were talking about this.
I know. I've got 3 people asking me to jump on now, which I love, but I don't think everybody's going to like watching me just invite people on. All right, here we go. So so I got 4 daughters. 2 of them might be on the stream. All right, so we just invited Samantha. We'll see what happens. So I've loved Disney my whole life. When someone asked me recently when I started to love Disney, I don't remember a time that I didn't love Disney. I'm guessing it's your fault, Mom. Mom, why do Disney? How did you get me to love Disney, and when did you start to love Disney? I know the answer, but the people do not. What say you?
Well, I went there the year they opened. And
1955?
yes.
So were they dinosaurs still in Anaheim then?
Yes, there were. And we had to hand them our, rock tablet and chisel so we could get in. But I'll tell you, it was pretty amazing. And everybody dressed up like Easter Sunday. My dad had a suit, and my mom had gloves and a hat, and I had my best little dress, and everybody at the whole Disneyland was dressed up like special. It was so neat.
I've seen in the old pictures in the beginning when everybody dressed up, and you were telling me that earlier, so that's cool.
Yeah, it is. It was really neat to watch everybody.
And so you went in 1955 once?
Yeah.
Often what?
No, we went, oh gosh, I'm trying to think. When I was a little kid, we probably went maybe once every couple years because it was a pretty special thing.
Stephanie Adventure says the original Dapper Day, right? I love that. If you guys know what Dapper Day is, that's on my to-do list. That's funny.
I'll tell you though, we took my grandmother there, and she didn't want to ride anything, of course, because she was
grandmother?
My grandmother. Yeah.
Very cool.
Your great grandmother, yeah. And you could only pay $6 and just walk around and eat at the restaurants and go in the shops if you didn't want to ride anything. So that was way cool. But now you got to pay everything, and whether you want to ride or not.
Well, yeah, I mean, back in the day, they sold tickets, right? That's where the e-ticket ride comes from and all that. I remember as a kid having like a soup thing on the edge of, this thing that you had that was all old lady ceramic, and it had piles of e-ticket rides and ABCDs and
it had piles of A-ticket rides because those are the least ones.
Yeah.
You spend the E's,
That's
let me
fair.
tell you. Yeah.
So I've jumped on eBay thousands of times to see if those are worth anything, and they are. I wish we wouldn't have got rid of those. I'm sure they're in the trash somewhere.
Oh, years and years and years ago. Yeah.
So when did you first bring me and my sister to Disney?
Well, you were about 6 months old, and your sister wasn't born yet. She was 4 years younger than you. So that was our first trip. And you just smiled at everybody and looked at everything and had a good time. And you've been going ever since.
And well, let's get back to my grandpa here in a minute. What about you, Reagan? What's your first memory of going to Disneyland, or well, Disney, but in your case, Disneyland, Reagan?
Honestly, nothing's really exactly because all my memories are a bit jumbled up for when I was younger.
Yeah.
What's your earliest memory?
Got it.
What do you remember about going there first? What's your first memory of it?
Okay, so my first real memory of Disney is back in California shortly before we left, and I went for the boutique, the boutique Cinderella thing.
The Bippity Boppity Boo Boutique.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Is that you, Ma?
Yeah, wait. I got to turn it off.
Yes.
You got the computer to work.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't have both. You can't have both on, or no one will watch this.
I know. Got it. Fixed it.
Okay.
Hallelujah.
Sorry.
All right. Don't do that.
I've been messing around trying to get it to work. And it worked. So yay.
All right. Just stick with the one you got, okay? All right. And so let's move on to Paula. Paula, obviously you went to Disneyland before we even met.
Yeah.
Tell me about that. When's your first time? What's your memory? I know you went at least once as a kid.
When I was really little, I was 4 the very first time I went, and I don't have a lot of memories of it other than I had a red balloon and it was tied to my belt loop, and it actually bumped and wrapped around a lady's glasses and pulled her glasses off and scratched them. That's like my big memory of the first time. But after that, I went a few more times. And then in my teens, I went all the time. And then when we had kids, we went every week.
Yeah. So we homeschooled our kiddos when we lived out in California, and I would go to work and Paula would homeschool them. Learned a lot about Tom Sawyer and that for literature.
Yeah.
Mom, I don't know if you have headphones, but if you put on headphones, our Princess Red gave us some good advice. If you pop your headphones in, there won't be that feedback. I don't know if you need to or not, but
I don't have any feedback. Hey, Jeff,
Yeah,
I
I
have to
figured.
tell you, when I was in high school, we used to go every Friday night, my friends and I, because you could just pay your admission, which was, I don't know, $6.50 or something.
Yeah.
And there were bands all over Disney. And all we did was walk around and dance and listen to the music and
yeah,
eat.
I've seen some advertising. I like to collect, well, Mom knows this, but for people in chat, I love to collect old Disney stuff. And one of the things I haven't bought, but I've almost bought a few times, is there's some advertising for what they call date night. I think it was 70s and 80s. I wouldn't swear to that. You might know better than me, Mom. But they used to bring in bands and
60s and 70s.
Okay.
And we
I've seen the flyers.
Yeah, we used to just go and hang out. It was wonderful. It was safe and wonderful.
Disney Life for Me says, hey, Mr. Gonzo PR. I was just talking about you, buddy. Mr. Gonzo PR is in chat. We're doing this with him tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Time. He from Miami, me from Fort Worth. We're going to talk a little Disney. My first DizTube Volume 1. DizTube Volume 1. Easy for me to say. Hey, we got another family member from Disneyland. My daughter Samantha is in the house. So this
She's almost
still 3 generations. So I'm not lying by saying it's still 3 generations, but 2 of my 4 daughters are in the house. Samantha, say hi, sweetie.
Give us some Samantha.
There won't be that feedback. I don't know if you need to or not. You got to kill your audio.
Hey, Jeff, I have to tell you, when I was in high school, we used to go every Friday night.
Samantha, you got to kill your audio. You're like 30 seconds behind us.
Which was, I don't know, $6.50 or something.
You have to turn her phone on.
And there were bands all over Disney.
I'm not in.
All we did was walk around and dance and listen to the music. And
Sorry, everybody. Hold on. Samantha, here,
I'm not in.
hey, Paula, can you walk away and give her a call?
But I've almost bought a few times as there's some advertising for what they call date
Turn
night.
your phone off,
In the 70s
Samantha.
and 80s, I wouldn't swear to that. You might know better than me, Mom.
I know.
She doesn't think we can see her yet. It's pretty damn funny.
60s and 70s. And we
Yeah, I've
used,
seen the flyers.
we used to just go and hang out. It was wonderful. It was safe and wonderful.
I don't know if you guys can see me or not.
We can.
We can. We're waiting for you to hear us so you can turn off your audio. You got to stay with us
See you
live and not
hear
watch
you.
it.
You from Miami, me from Fort Worth. We're going to talk a little Disney art.
Sorry, everybody. All right, so I'm just going to keep going here. So let's get to the questions. My wife is telling Samantha to get her off of that, and we'll fix this. So,
Oh,
Mom,
how do I do that?
favorite Disney movie, Mom?
Well, whatever's letting you hear that.
Feed live. That's what. I don't know when to look. I just left the area.
Is Samantha's better now?
Yeah.
Mom,
Jeff, is that better? Is that better now, Jeff?
I can't hear her now. Can you just call her and figure it out? This is not that hard. Stop asking me questions. Mom, favorite Disney movie?
Favorite Disney movie? Coco.
Coco, yeah? That's it? Just Coco? Why Coco?
I don't know. It just really struck a chord. It's beautiful.
So if you're hearing me, you've got to mute your own.
I don't have
This is my company helping me out. They've got a trivia. Well, they do a lot of trivia. During their Disney nights, they ask people to mute themselves unless they are talking. I think what was got going on here is Samantha's watching a different stream. You got to stay in the live conversation. So, Old Yeller, Florida Fanatic says, so Reagan, what's your favorite Disney movie?
I would shut everything down.
That's a hard one.
Who's yours?
Hey, Reagan, tell your mom to walk in the other room and talk on the phone because we can still hear her.
Your dad talking.
Holy cow.
1 second.
No, just say, oh my gosh. So, Mom, favorite, just say it, Reagan.
This is
Oh my
hilarious.
goodness.
Tangled.
Tangled. Okay, your favorite movie's Tangled. Why Tangled?
Okay, is it?
It's honestly really interesting. And I just like all the songs.
Nice. And I sense we have Samantha with us now. Samantha, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're perfect now. Don't watch the replay. You are live with us and we got it. So you haven't missed much at all. Samantha,
I don't know why
Favorite-
it's so complicated.
favorite Disney movie?
My favorite Disney movie?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a really hard question.
Yeah.
As a kid or now? Because it always changes.
Today.
I guess probably The Lion King.
Yeah, there you go. That's mine too. My favorite's The Lion King
That's
too.
a good one.
Yep. Have you seen the preview for the live action?
Of course. It looks amazing.
You ready to cry?
Yeah.
This
Cry.
life for me, and they would know, says Mom's doing great. I agree. You know, and this is why I want to do the first live stream tonight. This is going to be fun. I'm having fun with it. So, Paula, your favorite Disney movie and why?
Right now I would say Coco, but Pete's Dragon, the original, has always been my favorite since childhood.
Yep. You've loved that movie since I've known you, at least.
Yeah.
Very cool. Now, Samantha, the question you did miss is favorite. No, your first Disney memory. We were talking about, Grandma was talking about when she was a kiddo, 1955. She went the first year the park was open, and we talked about how we've been a Disney family our whole life. What's your first memory of Disney? Why do you love Disney?
Oh, goodness. First memory?
Our matching shirts.
I remember that. I don't remember if this is an actual memory I have or if it was just something that you, being Mom, told me that she remembered, and I just like vividly remember that story. I remember the Little Mermaid, which is now the Finding Nemo ride. It was a submarine ride, and I remember there were actual people swimming around and waving at me through the window. I don't know if that was me or not, though, because I've actually looked back and they said that ride closed like in what, 90, 99, 98, something like that. So I would have had to have gone and then they closed. And that's why I'm not sure if it's a memory I actually have or not. But I remember that, though, which is weird.
That's very cool. Well, why do you think you're a big Disney fan? I mean, your channel name is the Disneylands. You're obviously a Disney loving family.
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? Disney's amazing. And it's a huge part of my childhood. So a really big part.
And that's their link in the chat right now. Thanks for putting that in there, mods. All right, well, let's go to the next question. Favorite Disney character? Let's start with you, Reagan. What's your favorite Disney character? Who's your favorite Disney character? Reagan?
I don't know if they can hear.
Okay, let's go with Grandmama.
Favorite Disney character?
Yeah.
Well, I said Mickey Mouse before, but maybe it's Pluto. Because he's so dumb, he's dopey. I like him.
I'm back.
So you're on there twice now, Paula. I don't know what happened. So your favorite
I
is
got
Pluto?
disconnected. I got disconnected, and so I had to go back in.
Very cool. So
they're
Grandma's is Pluto. Why Pluto, Ma?
Because he's so cute and he's always in trouble and he does dopey things and I like dogs.
Stephanie Adventure says, yay, Pluto. A Disney life for me, helping me out. Thank you so much. Yeah, I see. You can tell this is our first time having a group. I've done live streams for a while now, but I haven't had guests but the one time. And yeah, there's a learning curve. There you go. But that's okay. Reagan, favorite Disney character and why?
That's really hard. There are a lot of great Disney characters. Does it have to be an actual Disney character, or can it be a Disney animal? Or can it be both?
Animal works for me.
That works.
Can it be both? Because there are two
Yes.
characters I both really love.
Go.
Tell us both of them, sweet pie.
So honestly, I would say my favorite Disney princess would either be Merida or Rapunzel. And my favorite Disney animal would have to be Maximus. I mean, he's just so proud and always like. He's always
Yeah, Maximus
hilarious.
is one of my favorite horses. We got Stephanie Adventures in the Disney Life for me, both agreeing with Pluto. Everybody loves Pluto. Paula, I think I know, but tell the people your favorite character.
Elliot.
Elliot, yes.
That's
Elliot,
everyone.
yeah. So I've got an Elliot story real fast. Me and Reagan were in our local Disney store recently buying a gift for Mrs. Dole Whip there. And she goes and sees this Elliot plush, and he's big. It was a big one and gorgeous. And I said, sweetie, your mom doesn't collect plushies. She's not going to want that. And okay, and we go and pick something else out. And then we walk in like less than a week later with mom this time. She walks straight over to the Elliot and grabs it, and Reagan says, see, Dad, I told you.
I hate to say I told you so.
Totally
But I
right.
told you so.
Everybody knows
Elliot.
Elliot.
Yep,
That's Paula's best one.
Yeah.
Totally.
I
What
used
about
to
you,
have
Sam?
A green van, I named him Elliot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I told people in chat once before that you named your cars.
Yeah, I do.
Samantha, favorite Disney character and why?
Oh, it's so hard to pick. Probably Peter Pan.
I was going to say, I think I know who you're going to say.
Peter Pan all the way. He's always
Yep.
been my favorite ever since, I don't even know, as long as I can remember. And Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
I remember the first time I was in the queue for Peter Pan at Walt Disney World, and you weren't there, and I felt guilty because it was so fun and so Peter Pan, and I needed you to see it. And it's just awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause that's you. That's totally you. Pirate Princess Red loves Elliot too. I do too, Eileen. That's fun. Awesome. Awesome. All right, let's go to the next question. So this is a hard one. This is an argument in my house. Best Disney park. So Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, one of the parks in Orlando. Which is your favorite and why? Let's start with you, Samantha. Which one's your favorite?
Favorite park? Sorry?
Yeah.
I've only
Favorite park.
been at Disneyland. And Disney
Well, you've been in
California.
Disneyland and Disney California Adventure.
Yeah.
So which
Oh, I think it's probably Disneyland. Disneyland's probably my favorite. I like Disney
Why?
California. It's because it's, still classic. They still have most of the classic rides. Disney California is really fun. They just change everything so much, and they changed my favorite ride to Guardians of the Galaxy. And I'm really not sure how I feel about that.
I haven't ridden it since it's become Guardians yet. I almost got to do it right before it opened.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
I walked by it and I just kind of like made a face like, I don't know about this one.
Well,
about
I
you, Paula?
ride Tower of Terror, and I am never riding it again.
Oh, it's my favorite. Tower of Terror is amazing.
It's horrifying. I hate heights.
Paula, favorite Disney park and why?
Okay, so Disney World is amazing and it's really big and everything, but for me, it's still Disneyland, and it's just because that's kind of where we grew up and that's where my kids, ran around and had fun. And I love all the classic rides that are in the one park. So I guess I will say that one.
Which one?
Disneyland.
Disneyland, yeah. Reagan, now you've been to a lot. You've been to all of them, I think. Which one's your favorite? Disneyland, Disney California Adventure, one of the ones in Orlando? Which one do you like best?
That's a really tough choice. There are a lot of great rides at all the parks. And I would really like all of them. But if I could only choose one, I would say it has to be Epcot. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It's all about different cultures and their different food. It's really fun. And also my favorite ride in the entire park is there.
I was going to say, I know why that's your favorite. Disneyland for me says Epcot. Tower of Terror only in Walt Disney World's way better. So there's a little bit of argument going on which one's better, Tower of Terror or Guardians of the Galaxy. Mom, favorite park and why?
Epcot all the way.
Why?
I love all the countries so much. It's like traveling the world in one day. And some of the countries I've been to, and they're very much like the real countries.
Yep.
It's just, I love Epcot, and it has my favorite ride too.
Which is?
Soarin',
I thought so. Disney Life for me says yes. She's awesome. 10 points for Reagan. Apparently, there's agreement there at Epcot. Stephanie's picture says on my bucket list to visit them all. Hasn't been to Disneyland yet. Reagan and Mama for the win, according to Disney Life for me in chat. My favorite park is.
I'm a distastic person through and through.
My favorite park is the next park I'm going to. Whichever park I'm going to next is my favorite park. If I had to pick one, it's Epcot. And if I had to World Showcase, and for the same reason my mom said, I love Epcot. I can't wait to go back. I have not seen enough. Ooh, we're getting thunder and rain all of a sudden. It's pouring rain here. Sheridan Town. But anyway, I love them all. To not mention Disney's Animal Kingdom I feel like because Disney's Animal Kingdom is amazing. They're all amazing. But if I could only go to one, it's Epcot. It's perfect. I can't wait. I could probably just spend time in one of the countries all day and be totally happy. Good stuff. All right, let me ask the next question. I'll get caught up in chat. So this is a hard one. And Mom, I'm going to start with you because I don't know where you're going to go with this. I know a bunch of answers that would fit well. Best Disney memory and why?
Oh, wow. One of them, we used to have a lot of foreign exchange students. And I think one of my best memories is taking our students from Germany to Disneyland because they were so fascinated by it. It was so different and it was so amazing for them. They'd never seen anything like it. Do you remember that, Jeff?
I sure do. One of my favorite things that I always brag about my childhood is that you guys had exchange students all the time, and taking them to Disneyland is right up there. I remember getting in trouble in Disney with them. I remember.
Oh yeah, the German boys and you got into lots of trouble. Yes.
Yeah, I was younger than them, and I kind of followed them around, and sometimes that was good, and sometimes that wasn't so good. But when the what was it? When they shrunk you? Journey to the center.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were bad. They were bad. But anyway, good memories, even though that was bad. But that's probably part of why I love it. How they were so full of wonder at it.
Yeah. The Swedish
stood out.
boys too. Do you remember Benny?
Sure. Benny. I love Benny. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Princess Red says, taking my daughter to Disneyland for the first time last year was her favorite. Disneyland for me, oh my gosh, getting engaged during the Osborne Lights display. Perfection. I love it. Good stuff. So it's probably a good time to talk about Grandpa, but we'll get to it here in a minute. But if you're in chat, my mom's dad, my grandpa, has some pretty neat stories. Stick around for that. Reagan, what's your favorite memory, your Disney memory? Get on the screen, sweetie pie. Nobody can see you.
Sorry.
It's
Well,
okay.
honestly, there are a lot of good memories that I like, but there's this one really funny one in California.
Tell us.
Last time we went there, I did a bit of something dumb, and I got my foot stuck, and I got my leg stuck in the fence, and the entire line was moving. So Mom was practically yanking my leg out of the fence as we were trying to keep it in sync with the line.
I remember that.
Pretty crazy.
You got your leg stuck in the Pirates of the Caribbean line.
It was an accident.
Yeah.
Good job.
Get her leg out.
We had a hard decision to decide if we were going to keep moving with the line or leave her there.
But everybody left. It was me and Reagan trying to get her leg out.
I've seen.
And you weren't there. It was only Peyton.
That's what happens. That's, you know, when you're walking around the line when you first come in the building, those people who got stuck there and they're skeletons now. That's what happens. Paula, favorite Disney memory?
Gosh, there's so many. Taking the kids for the first time, but doing the Bippity Boppity Boo Boutique, and probably meeting Richard Vaselli, the cast member that was so great to us.
So tell them about Richard, because this is a good story.
Yeah. So Richard, we had just taken the kids to the Bippity Boppity Boutique, and I was just there with the girls, all the girls. And we were kind of walking around, and they wanted to see the Fantasmic, but it was already crowded and everybody was full. So I'm just kind of off the side. We're up some steps with the girls, and this man comes up and is like, "Hey, I have a blanket up front. Would you care to join me on my blanket and watch the show?" Well, you know, I'm by myself with my girls, and I'm thinking, okay, this is a little weird. I wasn't so sure. Talked to him a little bit more, and yeah, he was great. He reserves a spot up front. He comes, you know, he was a cast member, and he would, on his days off, reserve a best seat and then invite someone to sit with him. And it was amazing. And it was the start of a long friendship that we had for a long, long time until he passed away last year.
Him and his wife worked for Disney. I think his wife still may. I'm not really sure.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
No.
They would. She played Mickey in Fantasmic, and he sat around all day in the parks with his blanket, saving a seat for some family. He did it 3, 4, 5 days a week. We learned later, and just one of the nicest humans ever. Like, you know, we could have a whole chat about that one night. Samantha, I bet you remember that. Tell us what you remember about that, and then tell us your favorite Disney memory.
That is actually my favorite Disney memory. So, yeah, he was amazing. I don't know can you hear me, Dad?
Yeah, you're perfect.
Okay, just making sure, because my thing is acting weird. Anyways, yeah, he was amazing, and he was definitely by far, that was an incredible person. He wound up giving us, like, tickets to Disney on so many times, just whenever we needed them, when we would go back and visit, and it was so cool. Actually, the last time that I saw him, which was about 3 months before he got sick, I think. Yeah. We went to Disney, and he gave me and Ryan, who had never been to Disneyland, he gave us free tickets for our wedding. And it was so sweet. He literally met us at the park and walked us in and, you know, told us to have an amazing day. And he told us that his wife, if we could find his wife, he said, she's got fast passes for you. If you can find her, she'll be in the Ariel Pavilion. We wound up not being able to find her, but it was still amazing regardless. So,
yeah, I didn't get to know him as well as you guys did, but boy, he's blessed.
Sorry, in my Disney video, you can see him at helping us through the ticket line, and that's the last recording I have of him. But yeah, he was talking to the person at the gate, and he made a joke like, what'd she say? Well, yeah, she was like, "Oh, I need to see your name tag or whatever, your pass." And he goes, "Oh, you don't know who I am?" And she goes, "Oh," she's like, "No, I'm so sorry." He goes, "Oh, it's okay. There's only like 10,000 of us that work here."
Yeah, that's I think the video is called something like Ryan's first time at Disney or something like that. It's on Disneyland's channel. Check it out. Yeah, what an amazing man. He did some neat stuff for us and lots of families so many times. It's pretty neat. So I had a question in chat for you, Mom. Oh my gosh, and I don't know where it was. Where did it go? Disney Life for Me, who has a great channel. If you haven't checked out their channel, check it out. They do trivia often, and they are awesome. Question from Mom. I'm assuming my mom. Yeah, my mom. What was your favorite ride on opening day? So if you're just joining the chat, because I know a few of you have recently joined the chat, my mom was there in 1955.
Do you know,
that was first year?
That's a good question. I have to tell you, it was the Autopia. I got to drive a little car, and that was like the joy of my life. It was so fun.
Perfect size for you.
Yeah, it was just amazing because you never get to drive a car. So here's this little 10-year-old driving a car. It was pretty cool.
I have a great video. I don't know if it's even on my channel. It probably is. Before I knew, not that I know what I'm doing now, but before I started doing YouTube seriously, of Peyton driving around me in Autotopia, and she's laughing just like I remember going on when I was a kid with you cracking up.
You know what? This is the interesting thing is when we went there, we didn't know what the rides were. We didn't know really what Disneyland was all about. And so it was like this magical thing that you're transported to because we didn't have any idea what it was going to be because it was brand new.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. I don't get jealous very often, but I'm jealous of that. To be there in 55. I wish you would have kept everything, by the way, because I would pay for it, and I will pay for it on eBay.
I know, but we didn't think about it because they gave you all these little neat things, and we had a program and a map of the original Disney and all that stuff. I know.
So that's good stuff. Let's move on to another question. I'll start with you, Mom. Favorite Disney snack? And by the way, my name is Dolewhip Dad, so shouldn't be too tough.
No, my favorite snack is the Mickey ice cream.
So it looks like somebody just came in my house. So yeah, the Mickey head little ice cream, right? Is that what you just said?
That's my favorite.
Hey, Raphael Zingano. Raphael Zingano's in chat. Maybe from a airplane, buddy. Anyway, Mom. So why is it the ice cream? Is it because you love ice cream, or because it's shaped like Mickey?
Ice cream with chocolate. What's not to love?
It tastes better shaped like Mickey.
That's true. You can buy one ear at a time.
Well, before we move on to Reagan, can anybody tell me what my favorite Disney snack is?
Dole Whip.
Next, Reagan, what's your favorite Disney snack?
I would say Mom's idea of a treat. It was pretty good.
What's that?
What's your favorite treat at Disney?
The Mickey chocolate ice cream pop.
Oh, what Grandma said. Okay, I was confused.
Sorry,
Sorry.
My mistake.
All right, and now to Mom. What's your favorite, Paula?
My favorite, they don't make it anymore. It was served during the 60th Diamond anniversary, and it was this amazing cupcake from California Adventure, and it had like a white chocolate diamond on the top. It was very blue, and it had Bavarian cream and raspberry and orange and the citrus and the raspberry together. It was amazing. I've never had a cupcake as good as that one since. And I've tried a bunch.
And you asked me why I'm a pastry nut.
I've told many, many people that you are a cupcake snob because of that individual cupcake.
Yes.
I cannot take her to get a cupcake, even in Disney, without her comparing it to that one, which is like comparing every baseball player to Babe Ruth, right, babe?
Pretty much.
You have to try the ones at Norway when you go to Epcot.
We did. No, I've had those.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was fine, but it didn't have the layers of flavoring or the complexity of the flavors. It was just a cupcake.
Aw.
Yeah.
It was pretty good though.
And I see a bunch of questions in chat. I'll catch up here in a minute. Let's get to Samantha. Samantha, your favorite Disney treat, and then I'll catch up in chat, and then we'll ask the next question.
Or snack, because it's not really a treat. It's a turkey leg.
Turkey leg is a great answer.
Yeah. It's as big as Samantha.
That's a huge
And you're
snack.
good.
I eat that all day long.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So nobody said churro.
Carrying it around, but it's okay.
No one picked churro. I thought someone would pick churro.
The churros are only good in California. All the ones I had at Disney World were horrible.
You are a Disney snack snob.
Yes.
All right, let me get comments in chat. Had a couple questions in chat. Motivation music. I like them both. Be nice. Disney Life for me says, love your mom's ice cream with chocolate. What's not to love, right? Pirate Princess Red is ordering pizza for everybody. Cool. I can't wait for it to be here. Or making pizza, even better. Yeah, Raphael wants some cupcakes too, or brownies. Nice. Hey, Tuesday night. So Raphael Zingano's in the chat Tuesday night. Me versus Jesse Robert Garza, who was also in chat earlier, going down. Apparently, I'm building some Lego thing, and I'm smashing his, so I win BB-8 or something. It'll be fun. Make sure you check out that on Tuesday night. Disney Life for me says it was just a cupcake. Now, apparently, that cupcake was a special cupcake. Yeah, Pirate Princess Red's very into Renaissance fairs, and she gets those every year, she says. Paula, you've been to some Renaissance fairs, right?
Mm-hmm. I love them. The girls and I used to go to the one in California in Poppet Flats.
Yep, I've never been to one, but yeah. Rosa says, yummy treats. I didn't get to have too many Disneyland, but I love the mint juleps are good. Absolutely. Dole Whip float. Thank you, Rosa. I love you too. Thank you very much. Paula needs her own YouTube channel, according to Disney Life for me. And the suggestion would be the Disney Cupcake Snob. And I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. That is
so
great.
you.
Yeah.
Disney snack
So the
snob.
next question.
The snack.
Next question.
Yeah.
Pastry snob.
DSS snack snob. Disney snack stuff. I can't even say it.
So changing the subject a little bit, Jesse Robert Garza in chat is already giving up the Lego challenge. I've seen you do the Rubik's Cube thing, dude. I figured out what you did though. You just take the Rubik's Cube, right? And you just go backwards and you play it backwards. It looks like you put it together, right? No, dude. I've seen you do Rubik's Cube. I ain't challenging you versus that. Not a chance in the world. Anyway, place to eat. I'm gonna start on this one because no one's ever picks mine. My favorite place to eat in the Disney parks, it's not even that popular. It's Bengal Barbecue, right across from Indiana Jones. Right next to some of my favorite shopping. I love that place. I love everything I've ever eaten there. They have some veggies, but who cares? Everything else I've ordered is awesome. And it's right in my favorite place, Adventureland. If I had to pick my favorite land in Disney, it's Adventureland by a trillion. And that's my favorite place to eat because I'm always in such a good mood and my mouth is happy even thinking about it. Let's start with Samantha this time. Favorite place to eat in Disney?
In Disney? I don't remember going to a lot of restaurants in Disney. I think for like experience, the coolest place is Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I've never personally eaten there, but it looks really cool.
I think we might hear that answer here when we get to somebody else. Paula, favorite place to eat in Disney?
I have two. One is the Blue Bayou, and I've only eaten there once.
Which is what you're talking about, Samantha, right?
Quite a bit younger.
Yeah, right. I think so.
Yeah, Grandma Jory took me there, Sam.
Okay.
And then the other is we just went last year, I think it was, to where Belle and the Beast Castle and had the food in there. Be Our Guest, I guess it's called.
Be Our Guest restaurant.
Yep. Be Our Guest.
That I liked that a lot. The food was okay. It was a breakfast, but I just loved the experience.
Yeah. What about you, Reggie?
Well, I agree with Mom on the Be Our Guest restaurant. It's also that really fun little donut stand they have that's by the Matterhorn.
Oh, she likes the giant donuts.
That's true. We did Be Our Guest for breakfast. We had some of that, what are they, early morning magic, whatever they called it. And we went there and we sat right next to the Christmas tree last year. Actually, we have a video. It's one of our more popular videos on the YouTube channel. For me, I would have picked that as one of my favorites, even without the food being great. And the food was great. It was amazing. I loved it. Mom, I think I know your answer, but the people in chat don't. What's your favorite place to eat in Disney?
Blue Bayou, because it was your grandpa's favorite, and we used to try and go there each time we went when he was with us. And it's just a beautiful place, and it's fun, and the food is great.
Yeah, I told you earlier, when I was a kid, we'd go there. I feel like we went there often. I don't know. You tell me if I was right or not, but I hated it. And I hated it because we stood in line and I wasn't going on a ride. And then we were sitting there eating and I wasn't on a ride. And I totally didn't appreciate it. Now I want to go, but I haven't been since before I was a teenager, I'm guessing, right, Mom?
Yeah, you were small, but you should try it. It's pretty good.
So how often would you say you took me and my sister to Disney? Like, I'm asked all the time now that I have this channel and on Instagram, not all the time, but a couple times a month, somebody asks me how many times I've been to Disney. I have zero idea. I don't even think I could guess.
Yeah.
How many times did you take us, do you think, when I was a kid?
Oh, man. We went several times a year, 3 or 4 times a year, which seemed like a lot at the time. But we went every time we had a new batch of exchange students. We went for every occasion. We had Thanksgiving there a few times. We just
Did we? Yeah, you mentioned that the other day. I don't remember that.
You don't? We went with the Harringtons one year. I don't know.
Really?
But we've just New Year's Eve, we were there a couple times. We just went pretty often.
So this might be a good time to dive in. Don't go anywhere, everybody else. But Mom, you've got some interesting things. Like I wanted you to talk about Grandpa, your dad, my grandpa, and what he did at Disney. I know the answers, but he worked for them early on. A little bit about what you told me earlier, and then there was well, I'll let you go with that, and then we'll see how we go on time. So my grandpa, your dad, painted a hippo?
Yeah, he was a painter, and he and my Uncle Paul, when Disney was getting ready to open, they hired thousands of people, and everybody with any kind of a trade, electricians and cement people and painters and everybody went there and worked. And Grandpa and Uncle Paul worked there for a long time, and they painted all sorts of things, different buildings and rides. And one day he came home and he told me he painted a hippo, and I thought that was like the coolest thing ever. And I never wanted him to cash his paychecks because Mickey Mouse was on it, but of course he did. But I always wanted him to just let me keep one.
I'm guessing they're worth more now if he didn't.
Probably.
That's cool. And then you wanted to say something else about what was I don't even remember now. There was something else I was going to ask you about back in the day. Well, Grandma and Grandpa, your mom and dad, they lived so close to Disney that when I stayed with them, I could watch the fireworks from outside. So, do you remember that?
Well,
I guess, was it Garden Grove?
That's when you were small. I was already married and lived away. When I lived at home, when I was a little kid, we were in Los Angeles. We weren't near Disney. But then they moved to Fountain Valley, and that's near Anaheim, and that's why you could see that.
Very cool. It says here, yeah, it doesn't have the wrench anymore. Disney Life for me, I don't know why it's not showing up. I've got it. It says you've got it, but I don't see it either. I'm not sure. Hey, Pates is in chat. Guess who that is? Peyton. So I've got 3 of my daughters here. Oh, Peyton's right there. Hey, Peyton, how are you? So that's the door I heard. I wondered, did we order pizza? And I didn't know about it.
Hi,
so Peyton. That's Peyton in between Paula and Reagan. So we've got 3 of my 4 daughters in this chat here. So Peyton, so let's go bing, bing, bang through Peyton. Favorite Disney movie? Go, Peyton.
Brother Bear.
Thank you, Simple Joys. Favorite character? Go.
Lilo.
Favorite Disney park? You've been to all of them.
Epcot.
Yay!
Epcot. Favorite Disney ride?
Expedition Everest.
Nice. Favorite Disney memory?
Oh my goodness, there's so many.
Yeah, I bet.
Either the time that I got lost because my grandma abandoned me.
I remember this.
Wow, way to throw her under the bus.
We almost, and it's funny. So my grandpa
Open your eyes.
painted part of the Jungle Cruise, and we almost lost you in front of the Jungle Cruise. So there's that.
Yeah, I remember that feeling.
I was trying, Peyton, but they found you.
Man, you should have tried harder though.
I know.
Harder next time.
It's harder now. You're bigger.
That's fair. I'm a little taller than you.
Peyton, favorite Disney snack?
Favorite Disney snack? Oh my gosh, there's so many amazing ones. It's not available anymore. Oh, hey Ryan.
Hi.
But that cupcake I got, I think it was the 60th anniversary.
It was.
And it was like Bavarian cream and like orange, and it was
Wow.
wait, did you see that?
Yes,
she stole it.
exactly.
You called me a cupcake snob.
You are.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Peyton, if
Favorite
you
place to eat in Disney?
just laugh.
What?
If you ever get lost again, we'll find you.
We'll know
You're
exactly.
so mean.
So I just put a link to Peyton's channel. She's brand new on YouTube. She's going to blow up. She's going to be huge. I guarantee it. She's only got a few things up right now because she's an Instagram girl or whatever. But yeah, it's going to be good. Couple good videos up already, and there are going to be a bunch more. Favorite place to eat in Disney, and I think that you'll be caught up.
Me?
Yeah.
My gosh. There's so many great spots. I really love Be Our Guest. What's that restaurant? It's right by the Yak and Yeti. It's not the Yak and Yeti, but it's in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah.
I really love that spot. It's like a walk-up thing.
I love that one too.
I don't remember.
Hey, help us out in chat. What's that one in Disney's Animal Kingdom next to the Yak and Yeti? What is that place called? I love that place.
It has like noodles and
I want to say it's something Marketplace. No, not the Harambe Marketplace.
No.
I don't remember. I'm sure somebody on here knows.
Disney Life for Me says, yay, oh, Brother Bear.
Yeah.
Disney Life for Me also says, wow, I raise girls with great taste. Yeah, I do. Absolutely. Silva Joy says, LOL, Grandma. I say LOL, Grandma all the time. Juan Rodriguez says, hey, Ryan, what's up? I saw you pop out there. I see happy your face, Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
He's there.
How are you?
My face is always happy.
Disney Life for Me, Stephanie said they subscribed. Cantina. No, it's not the Cantina. What is that? It's a Disney's Animal Kingdom right as you're walking into Asia. Oh, I can't remember. It'll pop in my head. All right, let's go to the next question. I'm going to start off so you guys understand the question. Disney bucket list item. So something you haven't done, Disney, that you want to do. For me, there's so many things. That's why I love Disney. Every time I go, there's something new I want to do. But there's one that kind of feels a little unattainable, but I'm going to figure out a way to get in there. It's Club 33. I want to go to Club 33. Mostly so I can say I went to Club 33. I have a napkin from Club 33, but I didn't get it. Someone else took it for me. So I really, really, really want to do that. I could probably give you a list of 10. Hey, that might be a good future video. Top 10 things that I haven't done a Disney bucket list thing. For me, it's Club 33. Let's start with Grandmama. What's your favorite? What's your bucket list thing, Ma? What's the thing at Disney you haven't done that you want to do?
Well, I was going to say Club 33, but I think I'd rather stay overnight in Walt Disney's apartment.
I've heard that's haunted.
Above the fire station?
Woo!
Yeah.
The best kind of haunting.
I've heard
Yeah,
that
well,
like
I mean-
Walt Disney apparently haunts it, which I guess he's a cool ghost. I don't know.
I was gonna say,
Imagination.
There's no such
so
thing
I
as
don't believe in
ghosts,
ghosts, but if I believed in ghosts, that would be the one I'd want to be a ghost. How about that?
Exactly.
right?
So Sam, Ryan, bucket list Disney thing. What would you like to do, Disney?
Stay in Cinderella's castle.
Ooh,
That's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bat.
At some point,
Go ahead, Ryan.
for a goal, I would love to get like a tiny house and live it. What's the name of that park that's right next to Disney? Right next to
I
Disney.
don't know. It's just a residential
There's like a
neighborhood.
place right next to Disney you can live in, right next to the park. I would love to have a small or tiny home and just live there. Just
They're
like,
not tiny though.
So
They're
that-
all mansions.
like the
So
little
that's-
with that.
place.
So if I didn't go with Club 33, that would be mine, but a little different, Ryan. There's a place called Golden Oaks that's
Yeah, that's it.
I think the place that's
where I'll be living.
That's it. That's what he's talking about.
I was like, if I'm ever gonna
But
live,
it
Sounds
says
like a retirement home.
there.
It does.
yeah, if I'm ever gonna live in like an RV, that's where I'm gonna be for sure. I don't want to
There you go.
right
I
next.
love it. Paula, what about you? Bucket list Disney thing.
Sleeping in Cinderella's castle. And the Golden Oaks thing sounds like a retirement home, Jeff.
I'm ready to retire, Paula. You say retirement like it's a bad thing.
I have stuff to do. I'm not retiring.
I got stuff to do too. It's called retire. Go to Disney more. Peyton.
I mean, it's kind of like super obtainable. It's like $75, but I really want to do the scuba diving and like it's in Epcot, like the ocean area, or like maybe it's called the sea, something like that. It's really cool.
Yeah, right outside
There's
of
a bunch
the
of hidden Mickeys.
that I always stop and get videos of, and you guys always yell at me. I love it. Right there.
Yeah.
What about you, Reagan? What's something you want to do at Disney you haven't done yet?
Honestly, it's really hard to pick. There are a lot of good things I want to do.
Stephanie
Like
Adventures
have
has
a
a great
dinner at the
answer.
Be Our Guest restaurant. That we did a breakfast, but not a dinner.
Yeah, that's true.
And I
And
also-
the dinner's supposed to be a lot nicer.
Yeah, and I've also want to go to multiple resorts, like the Grand Floridian and African resort.
Yep. That's a great one. Stephanie Adventures has an answer that I almost said too. Let's visit all the Disney parks in the world. And I think that's a great one.
That's a great
There's
one.
Europe,
That's a great
there's
one.
Asia. Yeah,
Yeah.
quite a few. Simple Joys got to go. Hey, thank you so much for stopping. So the Simple Joys is a great channel. They're in Tomorrow, almost always. Tomorrowland is a thing if you're a Disney fan, and Simple Joys lives in Tomorrowland because they are in Australia where it's tomorrow already. And they've got a great trivia channel. Also, go check them out. They're some of my favorites. Disney Life's giggling. I like it. Yeah, so hey, if you're in chat still, thanks for being here. Hey, it's Bates has her own channel. Reagan has her own channel. Trying to talk Grandmama into her channel. Trying to talk Paula into her channel. But the Disneylands have a channel. Go check them out. Hopefully we'll be doing Vlogmas. Before we move on, I'm going to talk about Vlogmas real fast because I think we're going to start losing people. It's 8 minutes till 9. I'm doing Vlogmas. I hope you're doing Vlogmas. I in my vlog today, I shout out Alana. Raphael was, maybe still is in chat. She's doing Vlogmas. Stephanie Adventures doing Vlogmas. I'm going to do my list. Actually, when I hang up here tonight, I'm going to do my list of Vlogmas so I can put them all in the description and shout you guys out at the end of the video. Not trying to get anybody to shout me out in their video. You're welcome to, but I'm just trying to support fellow Disney vloggers. So check that out. Let's move on to the next question. We're going to move to 2 more favorites, and then we're going to do a little Would You Rather. So let's go pretty quick. Disney princess, Samantha, favorite Disney princess?
Ariel.
Ariel. Ryan?
Ariel.
Copycat.
Mine's Rapunzel. Peyton said what?
I said he's a copycat.
Who's your
What's
favorite?
your favorite princess?
Mine was Belle, probably.
Reagan, favorite princess?
It's really difficult. I mean, there are 2 that I really love. I would
Tell us
say
about
if it came up between Rapunzel and Merida, I would choose Merida because I'm a lot like her. She's Irish. I'm Irish. She rides a horse. I'm gonna take riding lessons. She has archery.
hair.
I do archery as a hobby.
And
You
your
have
hair.
the same hair.
Live action, future.
Juan Rodriguez wants us all to sing. I think it's likely that at least one of us will sing, but we'll save that for the end. Paula, your favorite princess?
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel, me too. Mom, favorite princess?
Merida.
Merida, nice. Let's start with you, Mom, on this one. Favorite villain?
Captain Hook.
Ooh.
He's
A
fun.
good one.
Reggie?
Maleficent.
Ooh, good one. Peyton?
I kind of love all of them. I'm not gonna lie. I really love Maleficent, but she already said that, so I'm gonna say Ursula.
Ursula's good. Paula, what's your favorite?
Maleficent.
Reagan, Pirate Princess Red, one of my awesome moderators, says her and you can be besties. Juan Rodriguez says that he wants the Muppet Baby song. I don't even know that song, buddy.
What?
Ryan, favorite? Oh, did I ask you guys? No, I didn't.
The
It was
Muppet
Dylan,
Baby.
right?
They tried to get him to sing it before.
I'm gonna say
I don't know.
it's between Zurg or Thumper.
Nice. Thumper.
Wait, is Thumper a
Villain?
villain?
Thumper. He's thinking.
No, not Thumper. The mean guy
grasshopper.
from Bug's Life. What was his name?
Hopper.
Hopper.
Thumper's a bunny.
I was say Thumper. What?
He's not a villain.
Say Hopper.
You're up too high.
Gotta.
Wait, is that Mark?
Yeah.
Juan's trying hard to get me to sing over there.
I have two.
Go.
Cruella DeVille and Scar.
And what's the second one?
Choices.
Come and sit right here.
I didn't hear it. What was the second one?
Scar.
Scar.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mine, I got to go with Princess and the Frog, Dr. Facilier. I love that one.
I love him. He's a good one.
We were walking around the park at Disneyland last time we were at Disneyland, and it was the first time I ever saw him walking around the park a couple of years ago. And I'm like, we got to go chase him down. I need to get a picture. I'm like, no, we want to go get a churro or whatever. Hey, I see Mark in the house. How are you?
I'm here.
So we went to Disney we took him to Disney the first time he was ever there, and it was awesome. So we were talking earlier in the chat about how one of my favorite things to do is take somebody to Disney for the first time. Paul and I have done it many times with little people. Haven't done it with adults very often. Got to watch Mark be amazed. If you go to Disney a lot, bring someone who's never been there, and just watching their reaction to stuff is so awesome. Mark, what was your favorite thing? I watched you fall in love with Disney. I'll say that. I won't ask if it's true because I know it is. What surprised you most? What did you love most about it that first time? I know you've been a couple times since, or at least once since.
It's an enormous machine run by people that actually works.
Yeah, it does. I just recently did a thank you to cast members video for Thanksgiving, and I got a nice response today. I haven't responded back, but one of the cast members thanked me for it. But you're right, Mark. They do such a great job with their plan, what they do, how they follow through, but their staff are amazing, and they actually love making people happy. It's pretty amazing. Now, Mark's an architect. I kind of expected you to talk a little bit about how they build when I asked you that. Are you? Is that fair to say that you were pretty impressed by how they built in so many different ways? I'm thinking about World Showcase.
It's an enormous machine that works. They've got crowd control, observation. They know everything. They see everything. They control everything. That never happens outside of a mental institution.
And Disney. Good stuff. All right, so let's do a would you rather round real fast. Let's start with you, Samantha and Ryan. Would you rather have Pinocchio's nose every time you lie, your nose grows, or would you rather have Dumbo's ears, totally unmanageable, but all the time? Sam.
Nose all the way. Easy.
Nose? You'd rather have it grow when you lie?
I'm not. I don't lie that often. So.
Liar.
I really don't.
You can tell.
I used to when I was a kid, maybe, but not now.
You're the worst liar.
Yeah, I'm really obvious when I lie.
Ryan, how about you? Pinocchio or Dumbo?
Dumbo.
You'd rather have Dumbo's ears?
I already have big ears. It's okay. And if I can fly with them.
Paula, Pinocchio's nose or Dumbo's ears?
Dumbo's ears. I work at a store and I work with kids. And if someone's like, hey, does this look cute? I'm not going to be like trying to hold my nose back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I didn't think about the working with kids part. Like, how often am I like, wow, I love that piece of art you just gave me. Like, I don't know, but I don't want big ears. So I'm going to go with Pinocchio. But I feel awful, so.
You can put big ears up in a bun. A nose you can't.
Can you?
Yeah.
Wait, what's that song? It's like, does your ears hang low?
To and fro, singing that same
song. There you go, someone's singing.
There you go, Juan. Sorry about that, buddy.
There you got your singing.
Yeah.
Reagan, Pinocchio's nose or Dumbo's ears?
Dumbo's ears, so whenever I get mad, I could just whack this one in the face. Ow!
Violence.
It's just a joke.
Not the mama.
I'll take Pinocchio.
Not the mama's husband.
Better give me ears. I work with a lot of crazy people.
Yeah. Mark, I'm going to start with you on this one. Would you rather be like Snow White and live with 7 messy men, or would you rather be like Cinderella and live with 3 sassy, annoying women? Go.
Give me the dwarves. They may be dirty, but they're expeditious. They go to work every day. They get the job done.
And they can go to Everest's mom.
I'll take the dwarfs. I don't like crabby women.
She's already got one dirty.
Reagan.
I think that they froze.
Oh, we froze them. Then we'll go to you, Ryan.
Sam always goes for ladies first.
You go first. Okay, run it by me again.
Snow White, like you have to live with 7 messy men, or Cinderella, like 3 snotty women.
Oh gosh. This is really hard. Well, I don't want to live with a bunch of messy men, but I don't want to live with 3 snotty women either. I'm gonna go with the men. They're cuter.
Ryan.
More tolerable.
I'll go with the dwarves because they have like every emotion. If I'm feeling grumpy, I talk to grumpy. If I'm feeling dopey, I talk to dopey. It's like you have a support system ready to go right there.
That's like the best answer ever.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Ryan.
We're back.
I just put it in chat. Is this one even hard? It's not even hard. 7 dwarfs by a trillion.
Yeah.
So Paula, 7 dwarfs, or Juan, that's for you, or 3 annoying women. Go.
Oh, absolutely easy. Dwarves. I'll take the dirty, filthy little guys.
She had 4 daughters, so there you go. Peyton?
And she knows what she's talking about.
I totally disagree with all of you.
You're the reason we picked them.
I'm sure you do.
You're the reason we have to pick the dwarves.
No, I would totally go for the 3 girls. Like, sure, the dwarves have like a bunch of diamonds, and yeah, get that money. But like, they're smelly. They expect you to cook and clean for them. I'm not here for that.
7 of them.
All right, Brazella, we heard you. How about you, Reagan?
I already told you. I would gladly live in a house with smelly men and live in a house with 3 stuck-up girls.
All right, last one. Let's start with
I
you.
raised you better than this.
Samantha, we're starting with you on this one.
Okay.
Cusco, spend 1 year as a normal looking llama, or beast style, spend a year living as a ferocious looking man beast.
Cusco, all the way.
Because llamas aren't that bad, right?
No, I like llamas.
I don't think I answered the last one, so I'll dive in front of Ryan here. I'm going to be a ferocious man beast. That's my goal now. I don't even know why this is a question. Ryan,
You're
go.
hairy enough.
I mean, I'm pretty
You're
into
welcome.
Fortnite right now, and Fortnite's pretty popular, so I would 100% be a llama. I could gain credibility with that. I could grow social media all the way.
You're ridiculous.
Before we move on, Mark, what the heck are you doing besides trying to terrify everybody?
I'm sitting on the floor.
Okay.
But do you
Cool.
like a chair?
All right. Mark, ferocious man beast or llama?
Who are you asking?
Mark.
Mark.
Who doesn't like a llama?
Everybody likes a llama.
There you go.
Llama. Juan says man beast, definitely, right? Juan wants to know if Ryan can do a Fortnite dance, so I'm not going to let Ryan know that because we all know he'll be doing a Fortnite dance. Mom.
Mama.
He said he'll do it. Give him a second.
Oh no.
Yeah. Paula.
No.
Look for the views.
Okay.
Do we have
Juan, this is your fault,
You
Juan.
have a request.
Oh. This could be
Fortnite dance in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hurry up.
Just do one. He hasn't said.
I'll just do my favorite one, Sam Duck.
Duck.
Are you done yet?
That's my favorite one. I can do it.
Oh gosh.
This is why you should never live stream right here. Paula,
Yes.
Why?
Cusco or man beast?
I would say man beast for sure. People will leave you alone and you'll be like cool to be like chill and man beast.
Peyton?
No. Make me a llama. Like,
You are a llama.
Reagan.
Wow,
You already
okay.
are.
How am I a llama?
Reagan.
You're dancing.
Oh. I would say be a llama because llamas are cute. And honestly, I like to say, save the drama for your llama.
And you power enough people.
All right, let's just have a. I love you guys in chat. You're cracking me up. All right, so let's just do a round table. Go ahead and answer. Mark, you're terrifying me when you're back there like that, but whatever. Star Wars, Pixar, or Marvel? Which ones did you guys like best? Go.
I don't know the difference.
Sam.
There weren't Star Wars under my rock.
What?
Samantha, Star Wars, Marvel, or Pixar?
Pixar.
Ryan?
Pixar, hands down. No questions at all. Like, that's not even a question.
Let me help you with that. Star Wars is the right answer. Paula?
Star Wars?
Star Wars, for sure. Star Wars.
Star Wars for me too.
Reagan, Peyton?
You know, I actually love like all three of them. But like thinking about it, probably Pixar, because like I kind of grew up with that longer than Star Wars or Marvel. But I love all of them.
Pirate Princess, Red, and Juan both say Pixar. Mom, did I ask you yet? I think I skipped over you there, didn't I? Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel.
Pixar.
Seven Dwarves Mine, Big Thunder, Space Mountain, Expedition Everest. For me, it's Expedition Everest. It's my favorite ride in the whole place. Mom, Mark, which ones do you guys like best?
Seven Dwarfs.
What
did you say? Seven Dwarfs and what?
Seven Dwarves Mine Train, or Big Thunder Mountain, or Space Mountain, or Expedition Everest. Which one do you like best?
Expedition Everest.
Everest.
Yeah.
Everest.
Yeah, both of you?
Yeah. Yep.
Paula and the team?
Snow White.
See, I'm Expedition Everest. It's like my favorite ride.
I love it, but it makes me dizzy. I could only do it like once.
But it's so fun.
Sorta.
Reagan?
I would say Expedition Everest. And my personal favorite time on that ride, that was the time where I sat next to Mom and I squeezed her hands so tight because I don't like the going up part just before the drop. And apparently it cut off the circulation. So I thought you were going to say the time that we went by ourselves and it was like late at night and we saw all the pretty lights. My heart hurts. Let's just continue though. That's fine.
Ryan?
Colder than stone.
Give me the three choices again.
There's four choices. Seven Dwarves Mine, Big Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain, or Expedition Everest.
I'll probably say Space Mountain. That's just the one I remember the most, probably.
That was my favorite when I was a kid. Sam?
Yeah, I really like Big Thunder. That one I think was one of my first roller coasters. So that one has like a special place in my heart.
Is Big Thunder the one with the what is
skeleton?
No,
it's the railroad.
Not the goat.
Like Sasquatch thing.
No, that's Everest.
Oh, I
No,
changed.
That's the Matterhorn.
The Matterhorn.
Yeah.
Matterhorn,
Okay, Matterhorn.
okay. Matterhorn's on a
Everest.
part of the list.
Everest is Disney World, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, rub it in.
Thunder Fanatic says Thunder because it can get rid of kidney stones, which sounds less than fun.
Sounds painful.
All right, so those are all my questions. I'm going to end with one time around. Why do you love Disney? And I'll end it with me. Sam, let's start with you. Why do you love Disney?
Ooh, I love Disney because it's my childhood and it still makes me feel like a kid every time I go. It's just, the feeling is just never changes. It's amazing. I love it.
Ryan, you're new to your love of Disney, but you do love it. I know because we've talked. Why do you love it?
I've always loved Disney. I've just never had the ability to go to it like 2 or 3 times a week like your daughters have their entire life. I had to live my entire life with the aspiration to go to Disney one day, but I loved Disney. I've always watched all the original movies and the TV shows and everything, and it was always like a family goal to go to Disney one day. So whenever I finally got to go with Sam, that was like bucket list checked off right there.
I remember how excited you were. It was pretty cool.
You went with me too. Come on.
You were there, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
I know you were there.
Reagan, why do you love Disney?
Honestly, it's really hard to pick just one reason. I mean, there's the fact that I practically grew up there. There's the fact that I got over my fear of heights when the first time I got over the Mount Expedition Everest. A lot of good reasons to like Disney.
Hey,
I grew up in Chicago.
Did we lose audio?
Peyton.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I mean, like Samantha and Reagan, I spent a lot of time there as a kid. And like we have so many like lifelong relationships with like staff and cast members. Like yeah. It was horribly worded. But yeah, just a lot of really great memories.
I love it. And Paula?
I would say I love it because it just totally immerses you in the magic. It's a place where people can come and just be happy, forget about their normal lives outside. It's a place where we're kind of all there and having a great time and just enjoying every second of it.
Before we move on to the next couple, Pirate Princess Red says before last year, she hadn't been to Disney in over 20 years. So she totally understands what you're saying there, Ryan.
Thank you.
We've been blessed. Before we get to the last two there, I say this a lot. People's make-a-wish is going to Disney. We are blessed to go to Disney. Sometimes I feel guilty how much we go to Disney. Not enough to not go, though. But it's we're a blessed family. Anyway, Florida Panax is on Monday. Nice. We will be going to Epcot on Sunday. Nice. Oh, so Florida Panax is going to be at the Candlelight Processional next couple days. So I've never been there for Christmas, but we'll be there the week before Christmas, and I can't wait to check on the Candlelight Processional. I've watched it. I watched it twice now this year on live stream. I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to be there. Mom and Mark, why do you love Disney? Let's start with Mark. Mark, you're new. You married into your love of Disney. You wore a shirt. I was there his first day. He was at Disney walking around with, I go to work to pay for my wife's Disney addiction or something like that. And he got stopped more than Minnie Mouse got stopped walking through for that shirt. That was so cool. What do you like about Disney?
2 reasons. It's an enormous man-made machine.
I heard that.
Will you stop with that?
And number 4.
The kids lose their minds. And there are some 40-year-old kids out there losing their ever-loving minds.
I turn 49 a week after. I'll be there next year. And who needs a mind? Overrated. Mom.
I think it's like what Paula said. It's pure escapism. You actually can experience being in a Disney movie. You watch them, you see them, you read about them, you hear about them. But when you're there, you can be in it. You can experience it. You can be a part of it. And it's really a different thing.
That's what blew my mind.
It's so immersive.
My expectations going in were super low because I just don't like big crowds of people and I don't like amusement parks. But Disney, I felt like I literally was a kid again. Like that's such a stereotypical thing to say, but I really did. I was just mesmerized by how immersive the entire park was. It's incredible.
We lived in Southern California for most of our lives. We moved out here to Texas, I don't know, 8 or 9 years ago, whatever. And everybody talked about the Texas State Fair. People are dropping $20 to get in and $10 to park and $39.95 for a corn dog and all this. And we went, and I don't get it. Like, for the cost of going to the Texas State Fair, you can go to Disney. Like people talk about, and my dad was one of them, how expensive Disney is. No, it's not. Think about when you go to dinner at Disney, you spend whatever you spend, and compare that to the best steak dinner you've ever had or the best Mexican food you've ever had. Think about the customer service, thinking about the food. Oh, by the way, Expedition Everest is outside. Oh, by the way, there's a parade going by. Oh, by the way, oh, by the way, oh, by the way. It's the best value on the planet, in my never so humble opinion. It's the best. I could go to Disney every year for the rest of my life and never feel like I missed out. Now, don't think, I want to go see Hawaii and I want to go to the Bahamas. I want to do all those things, but I'm going to go with Disney. It's just, I don't understand people who don't love Disney. I love Disney. That's why I have this channel. If you're here for the first time and you haven't smashed that like button, you haven't subscribed, please do. My mom right there, who in chat thinks she needs a channel? Absolutely. The Disneyland's over on the other side. They have a channel. They should post. Paula needs her own channel. Reagan and Peyton have channels. Smash those subscribe buttons. Thanks so much for being here. Anybody want to say anything before we close up? We're 9:15, so we went a little long. So I want to be respectful to people. Now, if you're in chat and you want to do some trivia, we can do it. We probably end up doing it tomorrow, to be honest. Maybe we'll do it Sunday. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll talk to you guys in chat here in a minute on what you want to do about trivia, because I feel like I'm cheating you guys out. But Sam, Ryan, last final words for the people.
I'll say I saw one of the comments that Rosa said that her son was one of the people for Make-A-Wish. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, Rosa's great, and she told me that story once before, and I mean, seriously, that's why I feel so blessed. Think about, Samantha, Peyton, Reagan, 3 of my daughters are here in chat. Think how many times that you guys got to go as kids, and that's people's wish. Yeah. Mom, thanks for making me love Disney, or thanks for introducing it to me. And Paula is in chat. We spent our first married day inviting all our lunatic family who came to our wedding to go hang out at Disney with us, and it was a perfect reason to, make sure we got to go see Disney and we could hang out with family, and they could go to the Blue Bayou while we went and rode the rides. But it was great. Sam, want to say anything?
No.
I'm glad we talked about Richard. I'm glad we talked about Richard tonight. I think that he should have his story told. He's a phenomenal human being. I only met him once.
One of my life fantasies is to write a book about that guy. But
when you talk about like an angel, like I really feel like he was like some form of an angel to a degree, because even the one time I met him, it felt like he had known me my entire life. He was an incredible man.
Great
phenomenal.
Guy. Yeah, great guy.
Yeah,
I forgot the question.
If you want to say anything to everybody in chat.
It's been a while.
I may not look old, but I am.
I don't know what I'm going to tell you. I love Disney. I want to go again. I'm sad.
You're sad?
Because I can't go for a while.
Me either, and I haven't been for a long time now. I'm sad too.
I don't get the sad part, but Mark, save us from the sad.
Even if you haven't seen any of the Disney movies, even if you don't give a flip about characters, you've got to see this place for the efficiency. I tell you what, there's no 3-day seminar that can teach you crowd control and efficiency like Disney.
What was it like again?
It is an enormous man-made machine that works.
I can't remember.
So, Mark.
That is a really good description of it. It's exactly what it is.
It's a human trap made by a mouse.
Mark, you need to look into Disney Leadership Institute. You'll love it. My pastor is actually a Disney fan, and he talks about business practices and Disney. You're right. I mean, we're giggling about it, but you're right. They are a well-run machine. They do it right. Other companies go and spend a lot of money with them to learn how to do it. I have a pile of books right back there about Disney, the business of it.
You've got
I love leadership.
You've got to see it in action.
The efficiency really is amazing. Like I rode more rides.
How many people? Think about how many people they move.
I have to tell you, everywhere we go, Mark says they can take lessons from Disney. If it's a mess, and they're not doing it right, or the lines are stupid, or their lines are all messed up, or whatever, he says they've got to go take lessons from Disney because they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Everyone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Reagan, did you have fun tonight? What did you like best about this?
It was just brought back a lot of memories.
I love that. Peyton, I'm glad you joined us. What are your thoughts?
Oh, this was fun. I should hop on more often. Also, are you ready for a shameless self-promo? Go follow me. Go subscribe, Instagram, all that.
What's your name on Instagram?
Hey, it's Bates.
What's your name on
YouTube as well?
Hey, it's Bates. And the link was and is in the chat.
Aw, thanks.
Your
You're
mom.
welcome. Thank you.
Good job, Mom.
Last but not-
Paula's new channel is DSS Mom.
What?
And what does DSS stand for?
Disney Snack.
Snob.
She couldn't even finish.
God bless you.
Oh my gosh. That's perfect.
Oh, I love you, Eileen.
I can't.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh my gosh.
No comment. Paula, save us.
Shut up, Ryan.
You're the best grandmother-in-law ever.
That is the first time anyone's ever said that.
I mean,
Paula.
compared to James' laugh, it's just like it's angelic. It's amazing.
Shut up.
Paula.
I can sit on him again next time you see him.
Okay.
Thank
He makes
you.
me mad all the time.
Paula,
Oh, awkward silence.
Yes. Last minute.
final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I mean, Disney's awesome. Yes, they're ran amazingly. Our pastor does teach us, even at our church, some of the Disney things. If anybody comes within 3 feet of you, you're to make eye contact and greet them. And that's like a thing that's taught at our church. It's check out a lot of their leadership stuff. It's great stuff for just every day. Also, take somebody for the first time. It's
Amen.
amazing. We are hoping to, as part of our ministry or as part of our nonprofit, we are hoping to someday have we'll get to do that because we love taking kids and people for the first time. It's amazing.
I've talked about that for a long time. Me and my mom talked about that for a long time. There's a few that are already out there doing it. We're doing it. I'm not sure when, but we're going to add that to what we're doing because I say so. So there you go. That's going to be awesome.
So.
It's a great way to end it. I say so. You guys in chat have been
I have
awesome.
one
Maybe
thing
catch
left
up.
to say.
Go ahead, baby.
Well, first of all, like and subscribe to my channel.
Yes,
And
good
second
job.
of all, have a distastic day or night or whenever you watch it, and always like and get involved with all things Disney.
I love that. Great job. Let me catch up in chat. So Rosa was talking about her kiddo being a recipient, like we were talking about. He loved Lightning McQueen and Stitch. And that's just awesome. I just love that. That makes me happy. Danny's back. Hey, Danny. We'll do something together, buddy. We'll figure something out. I'm going to get off here in a minute. My weather alarm just went off, so I want to hear that. We're under a tornado.
We're good. We're all still here.
Are we?
Yeah, we're all still here. And I'm hungry. But I did want to ask everybody in chat. So we only got 10, looks like 11 viewers in here right now. I'm behind in trivia. I promised you guys Frosty the Snowman. And tomorrow, Frosty and Dorothy. Who's Dorothy? Rudolph and Frosty and all that. I think we might just bounce it to December if that's okay with you guys. As I don't know if you guys are in chat and have a strong opinion. I'm planning on just bouncing that and waiting a little bit. Final thoughts. We can go home and sleep well. Our duty is done, according to Juan Rodriguez. Juan, did you get enough singing, buddy? Did we sing enough? I feel like we got a little singing in there. Again, if you're here and you vlog and you want to get involved in Vlogmas, let me know. I'm going to put together my list here in a minute. I did post a vlog earlier. I did shout out Alana Zingano's video for Vlogmas. I'm going to have a bunch more of those starting tomorrow. Disneyland's Lila or I are pants on fire.
I've never been to Disney World. It's not a lie.
No. So anyway,
nice try.
Thank you guys for being in chat. Love you guys to death. I guess you guys are welcome to stick around. I'm going to stick around and get caught up in chat because I think there's a few questions. But I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. Mom, thanks. Your first live stream ever. Mark even came on, which I feel like broke the fabric of the universe technology. Yeah, right? Like that was awesome. Sam, I'm glad you popped on. Ryan, I'm glad you popped on. I found it interesting that both Ryan and Mark stayed creepily like somebody in Halloween or one of the Friday the 13th movies just over the shoulder. Terrifying.
Here this whole time, you guys should have said something.
Yeah, it was terrifying. And then Peyton, I'm glad you popped in here. Reagan, you were awesome. Paula, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Juan knows how to give me this thing. Dun, 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 dun. Juan knows. So and that's actually one of the things I got to do by December 1st, which is tomorrow. I got to do my last Christmas vlog one. So yeah. Jesse Robert Garza back. Jesse Robert Garza, were you practicing your Legos? Because I was not practicing my Rubik's Cube. I can't do a Rubik's Cube, buddy. I can't do it.
I'm not surprised.
Packer cards, you're going to be in it. We're going to work something out, buddy. I guarantee it. That'll be fun. Chat, I love you. Thanks for being here. I've got some videos that I need to post. I need to catch up on some stuff. I got a last Christmas video to do. I got a Vlogmas, a December 1st thing to do, and I've got a, what's the other one? Oh, Disney cast member video to do. And it's 9:35 and we got tornadoes outside. So I think we're going to end the stream now.
Be safe.
Thank you so much. All the way from Missouri, all the way from Texas Motor Speedway, and all the way from downstairs. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you had fun.
Good night. Love you.
Go ahead.
Love you.
Thank you
Love you.
guys so much.
Make this Family Fridays.
Have a fantastic day.
I Jesse Robert Garza with the Cube won last Christmas. Yep, I gave you my heart. What's that? I'm going to go with that. Just a spelling. Rosa, thank you so much.
I hope.
I'm glad you guys had fun. Angela, I don't know if you're still here. Danny, I know you're here. Angela Pie, Princess Red, thank you for everything. I saw you were smashing some people with the wrench hammer. I think I gave the wrench to, who was it? Are you still here, Pirate Princess Red? Because a Disney Life for me, I gave them the wrench so they could be a moderator, but it doesn't have a wrench next to them. Do we fix that? Do you know? Do I need to do something? I don't know. Well, I will look at it. Maybe it's on my end. I'm not sure. But anyway, everybody's saying goodbye to you guys. Thank you guys so much in chat. Thank you guys, family. Love you guys, both in chat and in family. I will see you tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Mr. Gonzo. It's going to be good. DizTube Live Volume 1. That's it. You don't have to go, but you can't stay here. We're gone. Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Hey, Danny, here you go. Danny, I'm going to smash that wrench for you right now. Hold on. Danny, you got a wrench, buddy. And that's how we're going to end it.
He gets
See
to
ya.
be a moderator.
Have a good night, everybody. Later.
Bye.